Hey everybody, welcome to week two. I wanted to drop a video to just kind of lay the expectations for this week. We're going to kind of kick things off this week with watching a movie. So you're going to go out and there's a lot of ways you can do this, but get your hands on the movie Hidden Figures. It's available on a ton of different streaming platforms. There's even some libraries you can check it out from. So it's an older movie. It's very prominent, easy to find. What you'll do for this week is watch that movie, and then you're going to write a reflection paper on it, okay? So please be very careful. Read those assignment requirements. Unfortunately, with this assignment, it's not intended to be complex, but I feel like sometimes students kind of rush through this and they don't really take the time to expand on the answers that I'm looking for. So I've tried to give you some pretty clear guidance on what I'm expecting there. But again, my advice is just give this assignment the time it needs, okay? And the reason we kick off with this movie is a number of reasons. Number one, it gives a very good historical representation of kind of how we started with technology, looking at how technology played into the space race, okay? And in this movie, you're going to see one of the first mainframe computers, an IBM, and it literally fills an entire room, and that's thematically accurate. The very first mainframes did fill rooms; they were huge. The irony is they were still very limited in functionality, but prior to what we had before that, it was amazing. It could do mathematical computations very quickly, which was great. That said, the computer you all carry around in your pocket or your purse or your bag, your cell phone, right? It has more computing power than the computer in the movie. In fact, more computing power to the tune of about 10 times, not to mention storage capacity as well. So that's one reason we watch the movie. It fits very well into the technology landscape. But a second reason that's equally as important is it kind of shows some diversity issues early on in our society. This movie takes place in the late 50s, early 60s, when there was still a great deal of segregation in place, both towards people of color. Specifically, this focuses on the African American community. But also towards women as well. So what's ironic is you fast forward to today, and I think we would all agree we've gotten better. That said, if I look in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematic fields, the STEMs, right, we still don't see a good representation of people of color and females. Now, are we actively discriminating? I hope not. I've read a lot about this and kind of learned what a lot of schools are doing to try and entice underrepresented groups into these fields. We still got a long ways to go, though. So the movie does a really good job of laying the framework for that. So my advice would be watch the movie while you do, take a few notes, cogitate on it for a day or two, and then type out that reflection paper. So look forward to seeing what you come up with. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.